Egypt is the foundation of biblical ideas. But who inspired the Egyptians? Where do the Egyptians get their ideas from? It didn't just appear out of thin air. No, the Egyptians have said all throughout their history that they came from the south. And here lies our problem. To the south, we have five different names for the land of the south. The words are Cush, Ethiopia, Nubia, and Sudan. Now, when Moses writes about the land to the south, he is very specific and he is very correct. He says Cush. Now, Cush is from the Egyptian Kesh. So Moses is actually taking the word from the Egyptian records. Now, we know that Nubia is the land of the south. So, in 1962, the University of Chicago discovered at Kusta in Nubia a cemetery that contained 33 tombs. In those 33 tombs, we found all the evidence of where the ancient Egyptians culture came from. So the foundation of Egyptian culture is actually Nubia. But when we read the Bible, later on, we will come in contact with the word Ethiopia. This is a problem because there is no Ethiopia with Addis Ababa as the capital. That place comes much later in history. So when the Bible says Ethiopia, it's not talking about modern day Ethiopia. It's talking about what today on our maps would be Sudan. Okay, if that's the case, that would refer to ancient Nubia. So when the Bible says Ethiopia, never think of modern day Ethiopia. You think of what is modern day Sudan. That's where the ancient Egyptians came from. In the Bible, depending on which version, Ethiopia is mentioned about 44 times. Now remember, when we say Ethiopia, we're talking about Nubia. The word Ethiopia is Greek and it means burnt faces. So this is a later idea. Now, the kingdom of Nubia won't be replaced until about 100 AD, Aksum. That's just about 5 years after John closes the book of Revelation. So, therefore, when we think about the word Ethiopia, Nubia, and all these things like that, these are the people who gave birth to Egyptian civilization. We need to also understand Nubia and Ethiopia in order to understand Egypt.